What is up, guys? Eric here from EBM Productions, here with my UFC 320 predictions. I'm not going to go into full depth here, etc. I'm just going to tell you who I pick and maybe loosely why I think that person wins. So I'm only doing 5 picks for this event. I'm not going to do the whole card. I checked the whole card. I was like, there's a lot of bangers here. But the problem is I don't have the time. Like, it's 10 o'clock in the evening on a Friday right now. So, here is my picks. So we'll start with the Abus Magomedov versus Joe Pyfer fight. I'm picking Abus Magomedov. I really just think that Pyfer will blow out his load way too early. Next up is Josh Emmett versus Youssef Zalal. I think Zalal is a better, well-rounded fighter, and I'm actually picking him by TKO. I think he will outstrike and technically beat Josh Emmett. Next up, we have Yuri Prochazka versus Khalil Rountree. The thing that I have in my head here is Yuri's style is a bad matchup for Khalil. Khalil, how can I say this? Khalil is fine with car crashes if he, how can I say it? If he's a bit in control of the car crashes that he initiated or gets pulled into. With Alex, he couldn't control it, and that's why he lost. So anytime that happens with him, and his gas tank gets caught up in between, then he starts falling behind and he loses. And I think the same thing will happen with Yuri. I think Yuri is going to be in his face too much, and he will be the one dictating the whole pace and attacking, getting away from shots, etc. It will just be a matter of if Yuri's chin holds up and if Yuri can keep up the chaotic pace for 5 rounds. Well, no, it's a 3-round fight. Anyway, next up, Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. I really think that Sandhagen will literally be folded, and it will be very similar to the Sean O'Malley fights for Merab. So Merab is who I'm picking. I think what will happen is literally that Merab will just storm out, first see what Sandhagen can do, and then test him. And the moment he feels, oh no, this guy's not that strong, he's giving up his back, which he has done many times, then Merab will just slowly become the machine, as his nickname suggests. And then he will just run over Sandhagen for 5 rounds by decision. Next up, Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira 2. I want Pereira to win because I picked him the previous time, but the way the previous fight went, and knowing that Ankalaev can implement way more grappling, means I have to lean towards Ankalaev via decision. Like, yeah, it's a bit hard for me to see in my head to see Alex stopping the takedowns enough and striking enough to not be tired, etc. Because he did well defending, but then again, not that many takedowns was coming his way, and then on top of that, he was just not doing as much. And based on what seems like his age catching up, his chin being a little bit more vulnerable because he did get dropped, yeah, it just makes things harder and harder, in my opinion. And then if Ankalaev keeps wrestling him, then it's not going to work out for him. So yeah, guys, share with me who you guys are picking, and I'll see you guys after the fights have finished. Cheers.